friends. My name is Dhanushpri. Today, I am going to give PPT's presentation on the subject called Computer Graphics and Fundamentals of Image Processing. And the subject code is 21 CS63. And the USN is 1V21 CS042. So let's move on. So my topic is Introduction to Computer Graphics. So this course explores the fascinating world of computer graphics and delving to the fundamental techniques and applications that shape our digital experiences. So let's see the history and evolution of computer graphics. First one is early beginnings. So the roots of computer graphics can be tracked back to the mid 20th century with early experiments in the line drawing and simple geometric shapes. The second one is emergence of 3D. So the development of 3D rendering techniques revolutionized the field, allowing the realistic and complex visualization of the objects and environments. And the third one is modern advancements. So today, computer graphics and ubiquitous powering everything from video games and movies to the medical imaging and scientific simulations. Next one is fundamentals of concepts of computer graphics. The first one, main important in the computer graphics, is the pixel. Every image is made up of a pixel. So the building of blocks of digital images representing the individual points of color on a screen. So this is a pixel. Then the vectors, mathematical constructs that define direction, magnitude, used to represent the line, curves, and surfaces. The third one is transformations, operations that modify the position, size, or orientation of objects in a virtual space. The fourth one is color models. So system that allows colors that are represented and manipulated using RGB colors. So RGB is the standard color which we are using in the computer graphics. The next one is 2D graphics and rendering techniques. So first one is raster graphics. So raster graphics means they represent the image as a grid of pixels commonly used in photo editing and digital painting. The third one is pixel art, a style of digital art that uses individual pixels to create images often seen in retro video games and animations. And it last one is vector graphics. It's based on mathematical equations that define lines, curves, shapes, allowing us for the scalability and precise control. So let's move on. The next one is 3D graphics rendering techniques. The first one is ray tracing. So ray tracing means it simulates the path of light rays from a light source to a camera, generating realistic reflections and shadows. The second one is rasterization. So the rasterization means projects 3D objects onto a 2D plane, converting them into pixels for displaying on a screen. The third one is voxel rendering. So voxel rendering means a technique that uses 3D blocks to represent objects often used to in games and simulations. So it's more. Next one is lighting and shading in computer graphics. There are three types of lighting. One is ambient lighting, diffuse lighting, specular lighting. So let's see all the discussion. So ambient lighting means provides general illumination to the scene. The diffuse light means scattered light that reflects evenly in all directions. Specular light means reflected light that creates highlights and shadow surfaces. So let's move on. Next one is texture mapping and visualization. So there are three steps of texture mapping. First one is the texture creation. So we have to create the texture. So how creating images or patterns that represent the surface properties of the objects. The second one is texture application. So mapping textures onto 3D models to add detail and realism. The third one is visualization techniques. So the using texture mapping to enhance the visualization and objects and environments. So these are the three things we are using in texture mapping. So the next one is animation and interactivity in computer graphics. The first one is keyframing. So the keyframing means it defines the key position and the movements at specific points in the time. The second one is GIF, moving capture. So capturing the real world movements and translating them into digital animations. The third one is interactive graphics. So creating responsive and engaging experience such as videograms, virtual applications. So these are the some of the animation and interactivity in computer graphics. So the keyframing you can see in all the apps, the GIFs you are seeing in the WhatsApps, and this plus and symbol these are used in some apps that you have used for making animation techniques such as all animation graphs you can use like this. So these options can be seen in that kind of apps. So next one, let's see the introduction to the OpenGL API application process interface. The first one is cross-platform. So OpenGL is a powerful and widely used graphic API that is available across multiple operating systems. The second one is versatile. So it supports a wide range of graphics functionalities from 2D, 3D rendering into advanced effects simulations. The third one is community support. OpenGL has large active community providing resource, tutorial, and training to other developers. So you can see this image which have been displayed in this monitor. So this is an image which is a 2D image. Sorry, it's a 2D image. So we can make it a 3D image using the OpenGL. So OpenGL is a cross-platform. We can make construct 2D images, 3D images. So like that. So these kind of images which have been displayed, we can make it into 3D. So this image also we made it into 3D. Last one is the applications of computer graphics. So where the more computer graphics are used. First one is same entertainment. So video games, movies, and animations heavily rely on computer graphics to create immersive and engaging experience. The second one is design. So architects, designers, and engineers use computer graphics for product prototyping, visualization, and presentation. The third one is science and medicine. So computer graphics are employed in medical imaging, scientific simulations, data visualization, and other analysis. The fourth one is education. So interactive simulations with virtual reality application, educational software leverage computer graphics. They enhance their learning experiences. So thank you for seeing my presentation. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, friends.